Hi, class. Uh, Hope everybody's doing well. This is just weird trying to interact with you guys when I can't even see your faces. I miss you guys. Here's our first lesson of the, what is it called? Continuity of learning plan. So, the objective is for us to finish up third marking period with me introducing nothing new other than what it is that I would have presented to finish marking period 3 and require you to do one thing. Well, actually two things. The first thing is be present and make sure that you're attending our sessions as much as you can and getting your work in on the due date. If you can do that, then we can use our sessions as drop-ins and not use it as a full class presentation. But for me to meet with individuals, kind of ask questions, and you can pop in during that 45 minutes at any point in time to just let me know you popped in, you understand the assignment, and deuces. Catch you later. So make sure you get your assignments in. The thing that I want to make sure that everybody does is I have opened up or will be opening up any of the assignments that I had posted for marking period 3. So that was beginning February. No, I can't go back that far. They told me not to go back that far. February 15th. Let's do February 15th to now. I will open up the assignments and the quizzes. Do what you can do between now and the 17th when my grades are due to get any previous work done. And then for the one remaining assignment that I have to present that's going to be new to everybody is just going to be a food intake log. So all you're going to do is jot down the foods that you ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 7 days. If you don't eat breakfast, then you put nothing. If you ate 4 times that day, kind of try and make sure you put the meals, the things in there. So I'll talk about that in a minute. So to wrap up the marking period, we had Unit 3 where we talked about the who, the how, and the so what, which means who is it that you're trying to make life better for as an engineer? What are you designing to assist them in improving the quality of their lives? So your who is your target group of people that you're interested in designing something new or making an innovation to something that exists to increase the quality of life for them, improve, and you're trying to get as many people as you can, not just 1 or 2 people. You're trying to translate that into a large group of people and get as many people in a good situation as you can. How is, as a designer, as an engineer, you had those steps in engineering on figuring out how you're going to design it. You're going to do research on it, figuring out what the problem really is, and kind of figure out if somebody tried to solve the problem before, what, were some failures, what were some of their successes. And then so what? Once you've created it, you've tested it, and you've able to, kind of make an impact on somebody, how far can you go with it? Can it improve the lives of people across the ocean? Can it help more people than what you anticipated? That's the good thing about it being an IB school. We stress that you look at society in general, global society. So make sure that you're keeping on your engineer's cap. Our project was supposed to be a Rube Goldberg project, and it really dealt with a lot of just creative thinking and activities where you're building something that really is fun and it works, and we had to calculate, so math was a part of it. So one of the examples would have been if you had a budget for your Rube Goldberg project, and I told you you needed to buy these materials, and you looked and you saw a foam board is $2, and you have to buy 2 foam boards. How much of your money, of your budget, would be spent on foam boards? So you were kind of doing that budgeting and calculating. We missed out on that, unfortunately, but it was a fun project if we would have been at school. The next one was that energy thing. When we were in energy, I was going to have you calculate the amount of money that you, or the amount of watts of energy that you use for different items in your house. So if you had a TV that used 510 watts, and you had actually more than one TV in your house, if you had 3 TVs, this is what's bringing up your electric bill. So it's a focus on real life things. How much do you spend on your electric bill, and how much of your appliances take up that cost? So that would have been what we did. Well, fast forward, moving along. So examples of using the math to kind of making sure that you're understanding that with engineering, with our Foundations of Tech class, you're always going to need to have a grasp on the foundational basics of math: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So we would have been doing that. Today starts the expectation of this one lesson on food intake, and the objective is for students to determine how much of what they eat is organic and how much is processed foods by recording 7 days of data on what you eat to determine how much is processed and how much is natural. Okay, so it's a 7-day thing. The slide presentation begins with what is agriculture? So we talk about agriculture. You're going to watch a Bill Nye the Science Guy video on agriculture and how does food get from the farmer's field to your grocery store. Okay, so that is going to be the whole idea of what our lesson is for agriculture. The design world is the product of the design process, which provides ways to turn resources, materials, tools, machines, people, information, energy, capital, and time into products and services. And we have to have some kind of transportation. Transportation has a vital role in the agricultural industry. When we get together in class, I'm going to finish up reading these slides, and then we're going to go right into the Bill Nye video. And then you have in your assignments list the food intake log. That is your only requirement from now for the next 7 days till after Easter, and it's the last grade that I'm putting in the grade book. So I'll see you today if I have you today, and I'll see you tomorrow if I have you tomorrow. Talk to you soon.